And let's hit the Control-Alt-J.
Okay, I'm going to bring it up to the top of the page.
Okay.
Control-Alt-J.
Lay down.
JAWS for Windows is ready. Screenreader Demo Google
Interesting.
Mozilla Firefox.
It then drew
Screenreader
focus to
Demo
the
Google.
Hangout.
Screenreader Demo
Okay,
Google.
that's
If
fine.
you Alt-Tab, you should go back to WebEx.
Alt-Tab probably, isn't it? Which is you.
Web accessibility.
Okay. And I'll maximize the window.
Alt space. Med X. Leaving menus. Web accessibility is architecture.
Does the Hangout automatically screen share? You did that.
No, I had to select it. That was
Okay,
what I
for me,
did.
but it does the
Yeah.
full screen. Okay. Hello. Let me give you a brief screen reader demonstration now. First of all, let's talk about what a screen reader is. A screen reader is a generic term for a piece of software used by blind people and low vision people to access content on the computer screen. Typically, a screen reader reads the text on the screen left to right and down as if you were reading a single column of text on a page. However, when you're reading the internet, this would not work very well. Can you imagine reading a web page like the one that you see in front of you, with sidebars and navigation items and text scattered throughout the page in different blocks? That would not look very well at all. And the screen reader would get easily confused because they would hear content from all parts of the screen jumbled up with one another. So what a screen reader software does when it's reading the internet is it takes the web page and reads the source code of that page and generates a virtual image of that page in memory so that the blind person can navigate that virtual image of the page. This virtual image is configured in a single column with the content in the order of the source code. This means as a developer, you will have to code or order your source code appropriately. So let's take a quick listen now to how the screen reader reads this page, and then we'll talk about some of the things that we've done to make this web page much more friendlier to a screen reader.
Web accessibility is architecture.
So there's our page title, and here we go.
Web accessibility is architecture, platforms, and integration. Same page link jump to navigation. Banner visited link graphic University of California. Berkeley is architecture, platforms, and integration. Visited link web accessibility. Search terms edit submit search button banner at main region heading level 2. What does web accessibility mean for you? The University of California's Link Information Technology Accessibility Policy effective August 27, 2013 states that all campus websites and web applications should be accessible to people with disabilities, including those who use assistive technologies. What does this mean for Berkeley? List of 4 items. Bullet for website and content owners. All site content should be accessible. Bullet for web developers. Web and.
Okay, so we've heard enough there to see a bunch of different types of content on the page. The first thing we heard, I'm going to move back up to the top again and bring you through it a little bit more slowly.
Web accessibility is architecture, platforms, and integration.
So that's the page title.
Blank. Same page link jump to navigation.
We've got the very first item on this page as a jump to navigation link. This link is actually very important for people who are using other techniques to access the web other than screen readers. Although screen reader users use these links a lot as well, these are primarily meant for people who are keyboard-only users. Keyboard-only users have a lot of difficulty navigating a website with a mouse due to other problems they may have, such as they may have repetitive strain injuries in their wrist, or they have no dexterity in their hand. There's a variety of reasons. But a keyboard-only user can tab through a page and use the arrow keys on the page. Now, saying that, there are still users who don't use a mouse or don't use a keyboard, but the techniques you use for keyboard-only users help these people as well. These people might use devices such as a single switch that, with a piece of software on the screen, they can scan the page and move something back and forth across the page and hit a single switch to click. Or more often than not, every time they hit a switch or a large button somewhere off the side, it tabs through the page. So when they hit this particular link, this link will bring them lower down on the page to where the actual main navigation for the page is. Let me give you an example of what would happen if they didn't use that. Pretend now I'm using that single switch I was talking about. If I didn't have this particular link, I would have to go
Tab, banner in tab, web accessibility visited link, tab, search terms edit, tab, submit search button, tab, main region, information technology accessibility policy link.
So now I've had to tab 3 or 4 times, and remember, this is somebody who's having a great deal of difficulty tabbing, and sometimes it takes a lot of effort to just tab once. So we're going to go back up to the top of the page.
Web accessibility is architecture, tab, jump to navigation, same page link.
So I've hit tab once, and I've hit that link. Now I'm going to hit enter.
Enter, same page link, jump to navigation. Web accessibility is architecture, tab, navigation region, home visited link.
Home.
Tab, web accessibility, a new C link.
Uh-oh. Can we cut out something?
Possibly.
Okay. It didn't bring navigation.
Tab, web accessibility, a new C link. Tab, benefits link, shift tab, web accessibility. Tab, web accessibility, a new C link. List of 4 items nesting link benefits.
We could stop and just start over and make sure it recorded correctly.
Yeah, let's
Wanna
do that. Let's do that.
I mean, as long as you're okay time-wise,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I'm fine time-wise.
Alt tab, Google Hangouts.
And you notice I changed my